Well, I showed up, and that's more than Houston did tonight. Hi, I'm Weston. I love talking about the Astros. But I don't like talking about that. What was that? May I ask? What? Let me button up the jersey. What was that? Houston? I understand that you're down Correa and Bregman. I do not care. You are facing a Yankee squad that is vastly inferior to you. You had 10 more wins than them going into this game. 10 more wins by the end of the year is already impressive, but by the All-Star break is very impressive. A vastly inferior Yankees team. And you got run off the field in your home! A win like this for New York in Yankee Stadium is fine. That happens. They hate us with passion. But this was in our house! Our house. This was in Minute Maid. We oranged out Minute Maid, right? And you got completely owned by them. This was one of the worst games I've seen in a while. You couldn't get on base. You had 5 base runners all night. It was awful. It was awful. There is nothing to talk about. The offense literally did not exist. You had 6 strikeouts. You had 5 total base runners. Good job. It was horrific. It was horrific. There's nothing else to say. This could end in 5 minutes, not even. It seemed like the only person that showed up is Tucker. He is the only one that showed up. He had 2 of the 3 hits. Tucker and Alvarez had the only hits tonight. Top of the lineup, Altuve, Brantley, Yuli, 0 for 12 between the 3 of them. Only 2 strikeouts, though, so I guess that's a positive. Like, what? There's nothing for me to commentate on. Brian Abreu was horrible. He gave up 2 runs in a third, or in 1/3 of an inning. Jake Odorizzi was pretty good. He gave up 2 runs over 6 innings. He was pretty good. No walks by him. Good night. 4 strikeouts. And Brandon Brelak had two pretty good innings of relief. Well, 2 and 2/3. 3 hits, no runs, no walks, pair of strikeouts. Like, that's the thing. If the Yankees won, I'd be okay. If it was like a 5-4 or like an 8-7, this is a different video. Right? Because at least in that video we fought. At least in that video we showed some fight, some fire in our belly that we wanted to win. It looked like you didn't care. It looked like you did not care. Looked like you were already on the All-Star Weekend vacation. Right? It was a lack of effort. There's not much for me to say, really. Like, you lose 4-0 at your house. Like, I don't know what to tell you. I'm going to quickly find exit velocities. What was our hardest hit ball? A Yordan Alvarez ground out was the hardest hit ball by us. And then the Tucker double. You hit but 3 balls over 100 miles an hour tonight, guys. Excuse me, Altuve hit 100 exact. You didn't hit anything hard. You didn't make contact at all, really. It just seemed like everything was just... It was bad. It was real bad. It was real bad. I don't know what to say. Aaron Judge had 5 hard hit balls, and the entirety of the Astros had 7. That's the whole story right there. There it is. LeMahieu and Judge had 7 hard hit balls between the 2 of them. Our entire staff had 7. That's the video. It just sucks. Like, this was obviously an embarrassment, right? And during a weekend that you really needed to dunk on the Yankees, because the 3 giveaways you're doing are hilarious. It's the trophy giveaway, the ring giveaway, and the Altuve Altuve replica jersey giveaway. And when you're getting those three things out, right, you got to dunk on the team that you're facing. Right? You can't give away those items to the Yankees and not dunk on that team. And tonight, they embarrassed us. They took us behind the woodshed and beat us with our own replica trophy. This was a perfectly good Friday night at prime hours, 7 o'clock in Houston, 8 o'clock in Florida, where I live. Right, prime hours on a Friday night. And instead of doing something, productive or enjoyable, we watched the Astros, excuse me, completely lay down for the Yankees. That was, I use it often. But that was an unacceptable performance. That was simply unacceptable. You got completely outplayed. And that sucked. And this is just me complaining at this point. I'm going to leave it at that. The Astros have taken up enough of... with this performance, they've taken up enough of the evening. It sucks. It really sucks. But you got to just take the lumps and move on, because tomorrow night you get to face another really good pitcher. You get to face Garrett Cole. Granted, he's been on a bit of a bad streak since the whole sticky stuff crackdown. Tomorrow, 7:15 Eastern, 6:15 Central. They got Cole sent to the mound. We're sending Greinke. You gotta take that game. You absolutely have to get that game won if you're Houston. Sorry there's no funny skits tonight, but it's a lot easier to write things that are funny and comedic when you don't get absolutely destroyed. That's all I got. I'm really sorry that it was not more entertaining. I like making funny things, and this one had nothing funny about it. So that's all I have to say. I'll be in a less bitter mood tomorrow. Thank you all so very much for watching. I hope you all have an absolutely fantastic day. And as always, go Astros.